Hi, Sag. This is going to be your love message from May 17th through 20th. Good for Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Sagittarius. As always, please keep in mind this is a general reading, so it will not resonate with all of you. Things could be opposite, roles could be reversed. I did a you versus them spread. For some of you, I feel like it might be a continuation. All of this could be you, especially for my singles. But I did mean for this to be you and this to be the person in your environment. If you want to book a private reading with me, Sagittarius, the link to my website is down in the description below. If you're looking for readings for all 12 zodiac signs, check out my other channel, Soma Chandra Tarot. Sag, I put up a great reading for you guys over there that was more focused on you. This is meant to be a love message, but you could find some messages here that you need. Check out that other reading too. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra. Right now it's Soma Chandra Saggy. So this is, I think you're trying to make a decision about moving forward. And I think that you will have clarity this week in the next couple of days. Yeah. So from the Radiant Sun or Radiant Wise, Radiant Sun Oracle deck, for you, Sag, I have idealism, assertion, intuition, generosity. Which is interesting. Didn't really match up with your oracle cards, but they flew out. You're definitely feeling very idealistic right now. I think that you are in a place where you're ready to be assertive. You are pausing though and listening to your intuition. I think that you are in a generous mood to some degree with others around you. A person in your environment or what you would like to move towards, one or the other, is status, authority, adaptability, rebellion. Well, this person might have a lot of status. They might be very well known in their community, or they care very much about what the world thinks of them and sees of them. They have a lot of control. They have a lot of authority. This person might be an Aries or a Taurus, or they just have a lot of control. They're trying to be adaptable. A part of them really wants to rebel. I mean, authority and status is great, but after a while that gets to a person. I think they want to figure out how to make something work with you. They're somewhat rebellious. They could have Aquarius in their chart. It's like being with you would be an act of rebellion or something. It would go against what they are in control of and what the world sees of them, maybe, possibly. They're odd cards. What's between the two of you is isolation and resourcefulness. This is your mutual energy. Well, you're both feeling somewhat isolated and you would have to be very resourceful to make something work and versatile. Oh, and it would be a risk. Yeah, it would be a risk. You'd have to be really resourceful and really versatile to make something work here for yourself or with this person or with what you want to come into alignment with. It would be a risk, but fulfillment and riches. For some of you, it would be an affair. Not all of you, but for some of you. For some of you, it's an affair with someone. For others of you, it's nothing like that. And it would just be a risk, but it would end up being very fulfilling and like prosperous. It's weird. I'm hearing a relationship reading, but there is this strong need from some of you to have this be about yourself and future and possibly about moving and relocating and work. For those of you that last what I just said resonates with, let me cut right to the chase and tell you you'd be happy if you moved there. It's a good idea. You'd make friends there. This place is a perfect match for you. And whatever some of you are doing for career or work, the answer is yes. It's like the hidden message, I think, within the reading for some of you. But here's what's going on if it's just you versus them relationship. So Sagittarius, you're the Knight of Swords. A person in your environment is the Empress. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus. And what's between the two of you is the High Priestess needing to listen to the intuition. Pisces, Libra here, Cancer here. So you're feeling very restless. You might be running away from this person or running right towards them, or you're just feeling restless. Like Carpe diem. I have to seize a moment. I'd have to go out on a limb. I think you have tunnel vision to a degree. Sorry, you guys. Hang on. Let me clear my throat. Always when I turn the camera on, I can't talk. Sorry about that. So I think you're feeling really restless. Or you see yourself as the Knight of Swords. I was like, that's new. Tunnel vision. Normally Sagittarius is like, let's be reasonable. I do that Knight of Wands all day long, but the Knight of Swords, interesting. Like, woo! The way you're feeling is the Three of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. For some of you, you ran away from this person initially and you got hurt, and now you're like, oh gosh, what have I done? Now you're thinking about what happened. For others of you, that's not the case. For others of you, it's something's getting in the way here, your own broken heart or pain. For some of you, the Three of Swords is simply COVID because it's communicable disease and you're stuck and it's just stressful and you're waiting. You seem like you're waiting for your own heart to heal or for the pain that the world is going through to heal. Some of you are having restless sleep. Illness possibly too, and you're just like, what do I do? And your actions are the Sun and the Two of Wands. You are looking for your happy place. This person may be your happy place. You are optimistic. You're standing still and trying to pick a path to move forward. You're looking for something that you believe will bring you clarity and happiness. Some of you want to move to a warm, sunny place. Thinking about like travel or vacation, or in the future there will be happiness, but right now you seem like you have to wait and you're you're restless. For some of you, because the Ace of Swords is here, it might be a person from your past. And it makes you restless to think about them and the heartbreak that happened between the two of you, and you check in on them and they seem like they're happy and doing well, and it draws you back towards them or something like that. Deeper feelings for you though, as the Hermit, the Knight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. Well, I do think that some of you are very restless and you're withdrawn. The Hermit came out in your Celtic cross on my other channel, Soma, Chandra Tarot. So did the High Priestess. So I'm not surprised to see it coming out in your love message too. I think that you are feeling, even though you're withdrawn, because there's something might be keeping you guys apart. Because I have the Wheel of Fortune here and it might be kind of out of your control. But in the meantime, you're feeling very passionate. I think you want to message this person. I think you want to come into alignment with them. You want to come into alignment with something, and very quickly, that will reignite passion for you. But you're withdrawn as well at the moment. You've maybe gone off and done like some soul searching and reflection about times when you were carving your way in the world and being very passionate and not a player, but just having fun and being wild, and maybe you miss that time and with this person or without them, or you're just transmuting a lot of knowledge and turning it into wisdom. You're wanting the future to be bright. But what's between you and this person is the High Priestess. So this could be another person in between the two of you. But not necessarily, just being calm and quiet. Needing to listen to the intuition. The challenges are the Two of Swords and the Magician. It's a difficult choice to decide to take action and manifest. Perhaps you've been putting off manifesting with this person, or they with you. I don't think so though. This person seems to be down to a degree, but inside they look a little dark, or like something's bugging this person. You guys both seem to be going through something here, because you're the Hermit and they're the Moon. It's like, do we manifest this? Do we make this happen? It's a difficult decision to pick up that magic wand and actually take action towards this. An Aries, Gemini, or Virgo could have been involved. Maybe you have that in your chart. This person sees themselves as the Empress. I'm going to try really hard to get through this reading, you guys. I'm having an allergy attack as we speak. Ay, ay, ay. So they could be a Taurus or a Libra, a wife, a mother, a married woman. I already know I have a shit ton of cross watchers in here. How do I know that? Well, based on my analytics for viewers. So hopefully I'll make this work for everyone. For some of you, this is a future that you want to manifest, where for some of you it's career and where you live. Some of you want to move to a place where you might be closer to your kids or into like a more natural environment, in the woods maybe. Some of you are at the top of your game and elite in your field too, and you want to get creative and be in charge of something really important. For others of you, this is a person around you. They do seem to have a lot of status and authority, but apparently the Empress wants to rebel. This person wants to rebel. The way they're feeling, 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, 2 of Cups. Yeah, this person works a lot. This person has a lot of stability they would like to offer. And the 2 of Cups. If this is a reconciliation of any kind, because I have the Ace of Swords and Justice here, it might be someone coming back to make something right, or they want to make something right with you. They would talk to you, for sure. They want stability. They want heart to heart. They do work quite a bit. They're in a mechanical doing here. Their action towards you is the 3 of Cups and the Lovers. They do want to come into alignment with you. It's possible that this is a married person and it's a third party situation. That's not going to be true for all of you, of course. And this person, I don't know that they're ready to give up their choices yet, or they may be showing you a lot of merriment and like the 2 of you are being drawn together. But this person seems to be plagued by something underneath. The 5 of Cups, the Moon, and the 4 of Cups. This person has regrets. They're disappointed. They get very emotional and moody sometimes, and then they don't know what they want. This may or may not have anything to do with you. If it's a reconciliation kind of thing, justice would have to be served. And I think that this person, if it's a reconciliation, the 2 of you are separated from one another and you're both just thinking about each other, and you might be like checking in on them with the 2 of Wands to the Sun, and they may be putting on a good show for you, but underneath they're actually sad. If it's not that kind of situation and the 2 of you want to come into alignment together, I think there's just things getting in the way that keep you from being with them. And it also makes you question your own intuition. Someone in this situation could be very spiritual, very intuitive. With the Magician and the High Priestess, that's 2 people kind of discovering their power together. You could be a very good match. One of you manifests from within. One of you, it's like my intuition is telling me this, but to actually manifest it into the world, like make it happen, is for whatever reason a difficult choice. Someone could have been very calculated in the past, but the final outcome is the Ace of Swords. I'm like, this reading is weird. So a breakthrough, the truth, clarifying the Ace of Swords. I clarified the shit out of this actually. I have the Knight of Pentacles, so pretty big offer and forward motion. The Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the Wheel of Fortune. I clarified the wheel, what will happen here. Temperance, the 4 of Swords, the Ace of Cups. You are being divinely guided, Sagittarius. And I think that there will be a time for a while, things are going to be kind of quiet and calm. A healing may be taking place. But a cup of love is coming very soon. A lot of things have to be played out first before this will happen. Some karmic cycles need to be fixed, or their expansion is coming. It's like some things have to go down in a certain way first before you come into alignment with what will open your heart chakra. I also think some of you are thinking about making some kind of movement in your life and you can't move quickly. And because you're the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands, you or this person someone requires a slower pace and a more predictable pace. Someone might not be able to go very far from the castle at this time. Someone's very direct and detached. You may have to be that way with them. They may have to be that way with you. This person may want to be with you, and it will require them to be very smart and come up with a good solution in order to change their own fate and destiny, to move towards you. But you're not going to see a lot of movement for a while, for some reason. And I think it's because the two of you both have something to work out. Karma and justice may be being righted here. 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. Someone could be married or have quite a bit of money or status. Someone might be missing the other person. I also think someone might be watching to see if someone else is happy or not, and they don't want to see that. The Devil. I'm feeling like 3 or 4 different storylines all coming in at once. Interesting. I think that's happening because a lot of people came to this reading for an answer about very different things. So hopefully I fulfilled it for all of you. I do see you being generous, but overall you need to know that the two of you would have to make the decision to make this happen. I do think something will happen here that will bring clarity about a plan or how to move forward. Someone's going to have to be really smart. It's really up to fate, but you are being divinely guided. You are going to have to be somewhat resourceful and adaptable to be together. And I think you're both just kind of isolated right now. This person needs to rebel to get towards you. Yeah, they're saying stop. This was confusing. This was a weird reading. I wasn't thrilled about it. It's always the readings that I don't like or I don't quote unquote get that everyone's like, no, that was perfect. Okay, hopefully that helps you guys. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sag. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.